Richician!
Hey YouTube, Richician84 here, and welcome to the last deck profile of the day, which is my Richician Hornet Cat deck. Another deck which has taken advantage of the 20 card limit. Other than that, it's not, well, the main deck's not too different. Of course, before profiling this, I just realised that there's a new addition to the extra deck that I didn't want to reveal just yet until a duel. Although, it might come up in the match with Emma, depending on which gets uploaded first. But, well, I said I'd do it right away, so that's what I'm going to do. So, to start things off, I've got 3 copies of Lunar Light Blue Cat. One of the few Lunar Lights that I do like. Well, I say few, but although it's literally just Leo Dancer and Kaleido Chick that I have a problem with when it comes to Lunar Lights. But yeah, Blue Cat is great for this deck, and so is Tiger. I don't know if this was in the last profile I did, but I put Tiger in because it's an additional card I can special summon off Blue Cat's effect, and it can bring back a Blue Cat from the grave if this bites the dust. Plus, tigers are a form of cat anyway, so it does make sense. And it's an extra fusion material for Cat Dancer if need be. Then, of course, 3 copies of Lock Cat, the junk synchron of the deck. Then 2 copies of Crystal Beast Amethyst Cat, and 2 copies of the fabled Catsif, my tuner, for the deck. Of course, it is possible to use his actual effect. It's mainly these 2 cards that I generally special summon off Rescue Cat. Speaking of, here's the rest of the cards I special summon off Cat. And Obedience School, actually. So we've got Dark Cat with White Tail, a Cat of Ill Omen, Catnipped Kitty, and then, of course, 3 copies of my favourite Melfi monster, Melfi Catty. And then, of course, 3 copies of good old Rescue Cat. Then 3 copies of Cat's Ear Tribe. And finally, Watch Cat. So yeah, it's still a high monster count, I know, but yeah, it works. Anyway, that's it with the monsters. Let's get on to the spells. Starting with the best spell in the deck, which is 3 copies of Obedience Schooled. I have to grab my level 2 or lower beasts. Then 2 copies of Tenki to grab my Blue Cats or Cat's Ear Tribe. Then a single copy of Polymerization. Might be able to get away with playing 2 now, considering what's in my extra deck. And Monster Reborn, 2 copies of Pot of Avarice, because we need to be able to recycle all those beasts and make Obedience Schooled live again. Then Regeki and Twin Twisters. That's it for spells. And then for traps, we have Quantum Cat, which fits the theme. Mirror Force, Storming Mirror Force, and 2 copies of Solemn Strike. And yeah, that is it for the main deck. On with the extra deck. Starting with an incredible new surprise, and that is Guardian Chimera. Yes, not allowed in the minor league, but absolutely allowed in my format, considering the branded cards are banned. And yeah, obviously you can't get it out with Super Poly because it requires at least one material in both the hand and the field. And I wanted to get this because, well, regarding the middle face, it kind of looks like a cat. Not necessarily this part, the eagle face, and actually, where's the other face? Oh yeah, which looks like a dragon. So, yeah, it's very easy to bring out since I've got lots of monsters with different names. How often it'll come up, I don't know. But yeah, still got Trishula, which obviously isn't as good as Guardian Chimera, but I still like having the option, especially if I need to contact fuse it. Then Lunalight Blue Cat, of course, and the last fusion, which is also a new addition, Master of Ham, which came out recently in what's it called, Phantom Nightmare. I figure this worked great for the deck, even though it's a hamster and not a cat. So I'll read off the effect if you're not familiar with it. I'm sure everyone's familiar with Guardian Chimera anyway. But Master of Ham requires 2 beast-type monsters, and it says, if this card is fusion summoned or flipped face up, you can special summon a flip monster from your hand or deck in face-down defense position. If this card is in your graveyard, you can banish 2 flip monsters from your face-up field and or graveyard to special summon this card in face-down defense position, but banish it when it leaves the field. So, and yeah, it is possible, of course, to get this effect off, considering I actually do play 2 flip effect monsters, a Cat of Ill Omen and Dark Cat with White Tail. Their effects don't usually come up anyway. I don't generally try and use them for their effects, although they are handy, although Dark Cat is quite difficult to pull off because I need to be able to bounce 2 of their monsters and 1 of mine, but it can't even be itself if it's the only monster, which is kind of awkward, but yeah, it is what it is. It might come up, you never know. And then for synchros, I've got Thunder Unicorn, Ally of Justice Catasta, High Speed Roid Chambara. For level 5s, level 4s consist of Old Entity Hastor and Merry Melfies. It's not easy to go into the 5s as it is for the 4s, but it's okay. Doesn't generally come up a lot. For Excesis, there's 2 copies of Joyous Melfies, a single copy of Melfi Mommy, and Melfi of the Forest. Then we have number 29 Mannequin Cat, which fits the theme in a lot of ways. I don't know how easy it is to pull off any of her effects, but it depends. At the end of the day, it's a rank 2 beast, and it is a cat, so yeah, fits the theme. Then Sky Cavalry Centura, number 64, Ronin Raccoon Sandayu. Cat Shark. Now and then people have been asking me if Cat Shark is in the deck, and we're shocked that it's not, but it's finally here, just as an extra. Again, I don't know how often his effects will come up, but at least the option is there. Or, to be fair, I can actually pull off the first effect, because... Oh wait, no I can't. I haven't got Melfi Pinny. Never mind, I haven't got any water monsters. There's a level 2 in here, so... Because I was going to say, it can get its battle immunity if Pinny's underneath it, but this isn't quite the right beast deck. Who knows if it'll come up. And then of course Zeus to round up the Exceses. And then for links there's also the Earth Charmer and Mrs. Radiant. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Now again, for minor league games I would have to drop a Guardian Chimera, because like I said, it's not legal in the minor league. I would drop either Catasta or Chambara. Maybe Chambara, one or the other. Cat Shark, Mannequin Cat, and the Sky Cavalry. Plus one more. Well, I guess it would be one of the level 5s. Maybe Catasta, and then put back in the Fabled Unicorn, and there you are. It's a 15 card limit, but the reason I haven't got Fabled Unicorn in here for Richician format games is because it's banned in the minor league, because provided me and the opponent have the same number of cards in hand, it is a negate. A situational one though, and I don't really want to do that to people. But yeah, other than that, that is the deck profile. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you did, leave a like and a comment to share, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Yeah, I'm currently at 439 at the time of recording. Let's try and get to 440, or even better, 500. God, I don't know what I'd do for 500 subscribers, but we'll see nearer the time. Anyway, I will do Rainbow Neos and Melfi's soon, and of course Nouvelles once it gets built. Stay tuned for those. Other than that, thanks for watching, stay safe, and I'll catch you guys later. See ya. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the Dark Richician YouTube channel.